What's up, guys? It's Navarro, head trader, Penny Stocks Club 13. It's Thursday, December 17th, 2020. And we had another great day in the chat room, www.psc13.com, guys, PSC13 Elite Traders. Chat room was awesome. And I want to talk a little bit about the watch list. Like I mentioned, and I've mentioned many times again, it's free for everyone. Check it out. It's if you like it, use it. If you don't, you don't have to. And maybe you can get some ideas off of it. I mean, it's worth a try, I believe. And one thing I do want to mention is that there was some, according to the algorithms, there was some activity in the website. People have been starting to check out the watch list, which is awesome. And I'm going to talk about it today because there was several trades that were just tremendous for us. You know, aside from what we were holding yesterday, we're going to talk about every single one of them today as quickly as possible. I'm going to have to kind of condense everything that we're going to talk about because there's plenty to talk about, guys. It's just another action-packed day. Awesome day. And, you know, the success that we're having, again, it's due. And again, I just another shout out to the team members, to the chat room members. They're awesome. So it's just the success is their success with my ideas and their collaboration, guys. It's a team effort. So that's the way it goes. So like I mentioned before, so I put the ideas out there. They set their alerts, and you know, they let the group know when the entry level for a particular stock is coming up. We all check it out. We check up the setup, and if it's a good setup and it's good to go, we enter, we hit it, and you know, that's the way it goes. It's not just me, it's a teamwork effort, and I love what's going on. I love the success we're having, and hopefully if you're looking for a community of like-minded individuals that can help you grow, guys, check out www.psc13.com and join us in the chat room, guys. Go ahead and check out our plans. Feel free to do so. And again, only if you feel comfortable investing in your future and if you're serious about trading. So let's get right to it, guys. I'm going to put up here the watch list, and we're going to go over the successful trade ideas that were on there free for you all to check out. So let's go ahead and post this up right here. So the first one that it was, again, this are in no particular order. I just put them up here as I do my technicals. You know, that some work, some don't, but that's why we gotta let the setup happen and then we enter the trade. So I never jump the gun. I always have this idea where I'm trying to be the most disciplined trader that I can be. Particularly because I want my group, my team members in the chat room to become successful in their trades, to become self-sufficient traders. That's the goal. And if you check out the website, that's the entire goal of www.psc13.com, Penny Stocks Club 13. That's what we're about, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about NAKD. Now, this one, it's I'm gonna show you the entry. Or you can see the entry here. I don't need to show it to you. You can see it here. The entry was at 17. This was my idea, right? This is where I wanted to enter. And there's a particular reason for it. It's a very important price level. And we're going to check it out in a bit. And then the exit was at 23. So the question in the chat room was, why only 23? I mean, again, I don't want to be greedy, but just check this out, guys. Check the amount of potential that it had. My idea had 32%. That's pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much a triple right there, almost a home run trade. So a very significant increase, and it's not everything that NAKD has to offer. It has more to offer. This was my conservative play. My goal is to have my team, the members in the chat room, have a successful idea. I don't want to start building greediness where we're gonna fail to lock in profits because we want the biggest trade ever. We want to maximize the trade. But I have to be realistic. And when that was asked, I did tell him, you know what, this is a conservative play. Yes, it has a lot more to offer. And that's what I love. I love that the team questions me. I know they're understanding the way I trade. And I love it because when that question was asked, it made me so happy because I bet you, and I know that they were looking at the daily pattern and they saw that it's got plenty more to offer. It's got plenty more to offer. So what we did today, and again, and I love this from the team members, and the thing that happened was we took some profits and then we left the rest running. And, that is what it's about. It's about, as a team, growing together and bouncing ideas off of each other and building that confidence where when somebody says or posts something, regardless of what it is, whether it's right or wrong, you will get the right feedback. Now, you don't want somebody that's going to tell you, oh, yeah, that's a great trade and a great idea, but you need somebody that's going to be straightforward and give you the information you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And that's what we provide here at www.psc13.com. So NAKD, just remember this numbers, 0.17, 0.23. We're going to check the chart in a little bit. CYDY, entry at 4 and exit at 5. And then we have AMPI at 170 and at 2. We're going to talk about AMPE in a little bit, and we'll see why in a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull up the charts here. This is NAKD. Remember, the entry was at 17 cents. The exit was at 0.23, at 0.23 cents, right? At 23 cents. So let's go ahead and zoom in. So you can see that it gave us a really successful trade. And that's the daily pattern. Let's go ahead and check out the 1 day, 3 minute. So we entered in the morning at 17, at 0.17, as you can see here. Now, why is that a very important level? Well, once you start understanding support and resistance levels, and again, this is a part of the education that's included when you become a full member of the Penny Stocks Club 13 website. You'll start learning support and resistance levels. So here, it's due to the previous day's high, right? It didn't quite get to 17 or break above it, so that's the rejection. And then it broke it, and look at where it bounced today. So that's why understanding support and resistance levels is key. It's important, and it's a must for every trader that wants to be successful. Now, here is something that could happen. This is a really good pattern. I love the way it traded. It came up, bounced at the 20 EMA, came back up. You could have taken profits here if you liked, but we had a plan and we stuck to it. Came and bounced at right above that 17-cent level, and then look at the after hours high, 23. Remember that the entry was at 17 on the idea, on the watch list, and the exit was at 23. Perfect trade if you would have seen it and you would have held on to it. Now, what's it doing after hours? It's still trading, going kind of sideways right now. It did hit that 23 high. How is it going to open tomorrow? We don't know, but I am holding my last few shares here. I did take some right here in this candle at 21.25. I believe that's where I hit my sell button, and I'm still holding some for a swing trade because I believe this one has a lot more room to go. Remember, the question was posted, and that's because they saw this pattern. So first thing you gotta see here is that 25-cent level. Sorry guys, I keep on doing this all the time. Let me go ahead and switch to the trend line here. So again, you see this 25-cent level, and then you've got a high of 32.5, but you know this is a rejection level, so you would go with the whole number that's nearest your entry. That would be the 30 cent level. So it's got quite a bit of room to run. Again, it never means it's gonna get there. It never means it's gonna get there. It just means that there's room for it to run. There's room for it to go. So that's why we're holding a little bit of our entry on NAKD, and as you can see, it's still moving after hours. It's still making its whatever it's gonna do. It all depends how it opens tomorrow. So if you were one of those that were checking out the website, guys, I hope that you got into either NAKD or any of the other stocks that hit our entry prices, our entry levels, because we sure did. We entered NAKD, like I said, and we took some big profits, guys, big profits, and we're still holding some. And just look at the move that it's putting up. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's a crazy move that it's putting up, and we'll see how it opens tomorrow. I'm hoping it becomes a big gapper. We'll see. NAKD. Now, the other one that we had on watch or on the watch list was CYDY. This is an OTC play, but the entry was at 4, and look at the move. Guys, that's a 16% return, and you know, just a beautiful all-day upward momentum, which is awesome. Why was this one on watch? Well, I liked the pattern right here, this curling action. This is a perfect swing trade idea, right at a whole number inflection point at $4. So it was easy for me to make this pick to 5. Why? Because you can see that resistance right there at 5, and where it used to be, or where it was showing previous support. And then I believe tomorrow it will probably hit it. I don't know if it will continue going higher, but that's a profit target, CYDY. Then we entered AMPE because it hit our entry level late in the afternoon. AMPE. The entry, guys, my idea here was actually at 160. Now, why did I not let my team get in at 160? Because by experience, and because of experience, if I tell them to enter at 160, they were not going to wait for confirmation, and I didn't want it to get rejected and just dump itself all the way up here, all the way down here. So I wanted them to trade with a little more confirmation. You've got this high, this rejection around 170, right below 170 at 169. So I said, okay, so if it breaks 169, we enter at 170. Now we got confirmation, and we've got room to 2, possibly more. Now this is a conservative play, a 17% return off the watch list from 170 to $2. That's what we had. So let's go ahead and check it out, guys. I get AMPE 170 to $2. We are swinging this one. I am currently holding it for tomorrow. I could be taking profits right now because it's 5 cents below $2 after hours. But there's a risk that I want to take, and I'm going to take it. And because the momentum is just awesome, guys. Look at this upward momentum. It's just beautiful. We've got steadily increasing volume with today's volume, also relative volume up there as well. So let's go ahead and check the 1 day 3 minute. So this is what's going on after hours, guys. I mean, I gotta take in profits at 183, 184, but we want that $2, possibly more. So I don't know if it's gonna happen. I can't guarantee anything, but all we can do is trade what we see and go with the flow. And again, if we look at that 170 level, you can see that it broke it, came back down, and you can see that 170 level being important. This is where it kind of flagged and then just took off. So AMPE, guys, another one straight from the watch list. Again, check it out, guys. It's for free. Absolutely nothing that you need to do. There is nothing that you need to do. All you need to do is go ahead and check out www.psc13.com. And if you like the ideas, use them. If you don't. Again, I'm not telling you what to buy, what to sell. You trade at your own risk. It's your own trading money. You know, it's your money. You trade however you want. But those are some ideas there for you. If you want to use them, go for it. So now let's go ahead and check out yesterday's plays, guys. Remember, we had some swing trades from yesterday. Let's see how they panned out. PHUN fun. The fun was fun today, guys. I told you I had a profit target of 120, and look at where it hit 133. It went way past 120. I did take some profits right over 120, 124. And it looks like it wants to continue going. We'll see how it opens up tomorrow. But PHUN, guys, again, this was not on the watch list. This was something that came up. I saw it. I called it out. We took an entry, and boom, right on the money, guys. So, you know, another great trade, PSC13.com, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Join our chat room. We had also ONTX. ONTX just traded sideways today, but it looks like it does not want to give up. It looks like it's fighting. It wants to break that 40-cent level. I believe it will. And I'm looking for that 50-cent level, or if I lock in profits before, because we're going to see some resistance here at 44 naturally. So maybe first profit target here. Let's them right if it works. Let's go ahead and check out the 1 day 3 minute. It did test that 40-cent level, came back down, and now it's trading sideways, guys. So what's happening here? We've got this little flagging action going on, you know. So they can break through 39 tomorrow. Boom, you know, it's gonna be one of those successful trades that we have going on here. So we're holding this one again. This is my started my entry here at 3650, and I'm up slightly, but remember that we're trading a plan. We got to stick to it. It didn't trigger me out. I'm still holding it, so we're looking for that big push. It's got room to 60. It's got a big gap to fill, so I don't know. I mean, if it can break out and just like NAKD, NXTD, all those big breakouts, you know, we'll see what happens with ONTX. It looks good to me. Tomorrow we'll find out. IZEA, it's trying to make this little upward momentum run. I'm still in it. I got in at 101 yesterday. I'm still holding it. There was no reason for me to sell. It just came back down to my entry level. So at that point, I was thinking, well, I'm not losing. I'm just dead even. I'm just going to keep it. It did make this big move and then came back down. Remember that I want this to break over 120. Why 120? Because that's the recent rejection. I said I was going to add through 110. I did add. And right now, I am holding a full position on the swing trade. Now, this one, if it does not get going tomorrow on that third day continuation, I'll probably just cut it and then let it do its thing and see where it goes from there. But again, if it does not get going tomorrow, I will probably be cutting it. IZEA. Right now, again, I am not losing on it, but I am not making any significant gains either. So we'll see what happens. The other one that we had, guys, RRD, and like I told you, if it does not get going today, it's probably going to come back, try to fill this gap. And it did try to fill it. Now it's back up again. And tomorrow, what I'm going to wait for, I'm going to wait for that confirmation for the break of 2. Get in at some more and hopefully ride the wave. I believe this one does have room. I have my profit target here at 3. Oh, actually 250 first and then 3, because it does have a lot of room to go, guys. And you know, will it get there in one day? Possibly not. The way I see the way this thing trends, you know, it does make some big moves, but it makes like a 2 or 3 day move, and you know, and then it pulls back. So this one, you know, it made this big move, came back down. So maybe tomorrow it'll kind of close at 210, 215, and then the following day, boom, take off. We'll see. In any case, we'll be ready for it. RRD. And there's plenty more to talk about, guys. But I'm going to stop here. Well, actually, you know what? We did trade one more. At the end of the day, I did call out ZCMD. This one was a higher risk trade. You can see this is a horrible pattern. I don't recommend it for beginners. If you're a beginner, do not trade this kind of pattern. Again, pump and dumps, pump and dumps. And I told them, higher risk trade, higher risk trade. I'm in at 205. I'm looking for 250. Let's go ahead and check the 1 day 3 minute. So I entered here. It came up, came back down. Once it made this little move here, I entered at 205. I was thinking it was just going to take off right away. It didn't. But after hours, guys, it hit 249. And I got out at 245. I believe a couple of other members took the trade. And they did get out somewhere here as well, 248, 249. I don't remember if they top ticked it or not. But they did get a better exit than me. I was out at 245. That's where I had my limit sell. And I'm holding just a tiny bit of shares left. And the reason I'm only holding a little bit is because, again, this is a high risk trade. I wasn't going to be risking a whole lot of money on this. And we'll see what happens. One of the main reasons that I'm holding just a little bit is because at the close, it had just a big influx of volume coming in, just steadily increasing, guys. And I like that. So I'm thinking that this one, with whatever shares I have left, if it gets me another $100 or $200, whatever it does, I'll be happy with it. But again, all of this is part of being an active member with us on the www.pse13.com, PSE13 Elite Trades, guys, or PSE or the Elite Trades, whichever you prefer. It's the same deal. You'll get all the benefits. You'll be part of a community that will support you, that will help you grow as a trader. You'll grow your trading knowledge the best that you can, and that's what PSE13.com is about, guys. About growing your knowledge. You will get a lot of good experiences out of it, and that's the main thing, guys. You got to invest in your future and invest wisely. We will not win them all, but when we win big, and that's what matters, guys. Again, nothing in the market is guaranteed, so there's always risk involved. So just be careful out there, guys. I wish everyone the best, and that is it for me. We'll catch you in the next one.